Okay, Josh, this is how to do a results so that it's a nice format. Just go to the state meet, go to reports, go to results, come down here, single column. Actually, it probably doesn't matter, but single column. Make sure you put top how many you want, so 16. How many relay names you want, so I put 4. Include in results, I got rid of all of this stuff. You don't want to include, it just gets in the way, you don't need it. And splits, I put no splits. I don't think you want splits for any reason. So then come to finals, go select all, go print your report. When you get to this screen, you should see the top 16 from finals, and you come up to this little icon here, export report, click on it, and select CSV, separated values CSV, and disk file. You say OK, say OK. You type in a name here that you want the file to be named, and save it wherever you want. I saved it in my state file. Save that. Okay, and then go to that place that you saved the file. If you have Excel and you double click this file, it's already saying it's an Excel file. If you double click this file, it'll open it up like an Excel file. Now at first this looks like a bit of gibberish, but you can see that all the information you need is here. So I just then go about deleting the things that I don't need. So I don't need any of this Wildcat Swimming, the high tech, the IHSA Boys State Championships, the results, this blank field here. Delete that. We have 2 places where it says the event. This one says a final before it. I don't think you need that, but if you needed that, you could keep this one and get rid of this one, but I'm going to get rid of this one. You don't need team, relay, prelim, time, all this kind of stuff. You don't need a final. You don't need swim off. Delete that. So when you get to here, this point, there's 2 columns of times. These are the column with the prelim times. You don't need the prelim times, I don't think. So you can just delete that column and the blank columns beside it, then get rid of all these blank columns and whatever all this was. You don't need any of that, and then you have your list of relay names here. And so now you have all the events in the order that you want them, and you're sort of good to go. But the first thing I would do, just so you can see everything nice and beautiful, is select everything, and then by clicking here and then double clicking here, and it'll make the columns nicer so you can see them. So the other thing you'll notice in Excel is this weird time format that they have. If you just click on the very first cell with that weird time format, then come up here to format cells, and then you're going to select time and select the thing that's closest looking like the time that you want, which would, for me, would be this number here. Okay, now you can see from the sample it's showing the same as what you have, and that's not what you want. So come down here now and click on custom, and now that you've come down to custom, you can customize how you want this to look. And the way you do that is you look down here where it says SS dot 0 semicolon at. You can get rid of the at and the semicolon and add a 0, and you notice immediately you get the hundredths of a second now, and it's the accurate one, the same one that we used before. And now we don't want this leading 0, so we just take out this M. So we now have the time as we would like it. You click OK, and now that time is correct. So I go here and I go hold the controls button down, hold the control key down and press C. So that's the copy. You could also just come up here and click copy. Okay, now you're copying this. What you're going to do is then you're going to highlight all these numbers that are also in the wrong format. So basically all the way down to the end of the 200 IM. Go over to where it says paste, click on that drop down, and you're going to come down here to this percent and clipboard percent and brush where it says formatting. So we're just pasting the formatting. We're not pasting the values. So the values aren't going to change, just the formatting is. And when you click on that, you'll see that all the numbers change. Now we're going to go down and find the rest of these, which is the 500 free and the freestyle relay. We're going to do it again. We're going to click paste and it does it again, and then we're going to come down here. We're going to click on, and basically you just keep doing this until you've gotten all the weird formatted ones done. You come into the athletes with disabilities, do the same thing. And then that formatting looks pretty good. Then you can kind of go through, I would go through and just change the formatting here. This change, it gives an extra 0 or lesser 0. So we need some more zeros on this, so I'm going to change this to this. You could also do the same thing by clicking on the formatting and highlighting it the same way I did for these ones. But I don't know, this just seems super simple to do this. So just to make it all look nice and the same. And the same with diving, get the zeros back in the diving. Honestly, actually, with the 50s and with the 50s and the diving, you could probably just highlight them all and just make sure they're all 2 decimal places. And you can do that by shrinking the decimal places and then giving it 2 back. And then they'll all be the same. So that was not too much. That's a little bit of overkill maybe. I don't know how exactly you want this. So now it's formatted. I think this is probably what you want. You click save. This doesn't auto save because it's a CSV file right now. Be sure to save this as an Excel file so you don't lose the formatting. Just go file, save as, and I'm going to just save it in the same spot, but I'm just going to change it to an Excel workbook and save it. I don't know how your printer wants the information, but I would imagine this would be pretty much the way he would want it to receive it. This is like a database information. He might want the because the relays are in a slightly different format, he might want the relays separated out into a different format or into a different tab, which you could do that. If there's something different that you want, that you're looking for, I mean, the thing with Meat Manager is you can save to so many different formats, and it's super easy to manipulate. You know, if there's some different format they like or want, then let me know. I can show you how to do that. Alright, so that's how to get this. I'll send you this file, so you don't need to do it this year, but you'll have it on hand, or you'll at least understand how to do it.